Hi guys, shout out to the Virtual Replay Game. Please like this video on your way in or out. See what I'm talking about? As soon as I finish my live, that's the only reason why I'm back live so quickly. Why the two maintenance workers, the supervising at that, one of the supervising maintenance worker and the other new worker they got here, who by the way still ain't fixed the stove light, came knocking on the door as soon as my live ended, claiming they got such a big leak. But guess what? They didn't knock on anybody else's door. They only knocked on my door. They didn't knock on because you could hear them knocking on people's doors. Like when there was a real flood, they knocked on everybody's door, but they stood in front of mine. So I got my camera out. Y'all know what I did. Thank you, Miss Regina. As soon as I ended my live, I promise you guys, 2 minutes later, they was banging on the door. Oh, we got a really bad leak. I said, hold on, let me get my camera. What we got going on? Then they in the bathroom. So when the bathroom didn't work, I said, "Is there a leak?" And then the other maintenance guy, not the supervisor, the underling, he's gonna go to my kitchen sink. Oh, it's coming from over here by the sink. So if it's coming from the sink, why the first place I went was the bathroom? And I recorded all of that shit. You see what I'm talking about? These are not the smartest people in the world. They're dumb as fuck. And then they didn't knock on nobody else's door. They only knocked on mine. So like I said, they are working in conjunction with each other. Leave me the fuck alone. That's why I got a federal lawsuit right now, bitches. Look, this probably them in the chat right now. Everybody that's talking about I'm going to jail. I'm not going to jail, bitch. Now you banned. Make as many pages as you want. Good morning, Sassy Francis. Doing this has got me moral support and people with actual titles, they hit me up and let me know. But once supporting my attorneys told me it's okay. It's okay. My attorneys told me that. So all this other shit y'all doing ain't mean nothing. So like I said, I got the video evidence. Sassy Francis, good morning if I didn't say that. Like literally right after I ended that live, 2 minutes later, they was banging on the door and I recorded all that shit. The supervisor for maintenance went straight to the bathroom. Then his underling, once that wasn't working for them, they said, because remember I told you, like I said, good thing I document everything online and with complaints. So then they're going to go by the sink. Oh, it's really coming from under here. So if it's coming by the sink, that should have been the first place I went. Mind you, I know uppity is not the, I know my strengths and weaknesses. And I don't have nothing to do with like any type of maintenance thing. I can't even hang a picture on the wall. And I'm mad I didn't listen to my daddy when he tried to teach us. Only one of my sisters did. And she's very good at that shit. Because my daddy did try to teach us. But I just always knew I would have a man to do it for me. Which I normally would. But you know, not a daddy on timeout. So anyway. But yeah, if it's something simple, I'll just call Nala daddy and he'll come fix it. But it's no leak here. You think I'm gonna be in my apartment with a leak? Why the fuck would I do that? You see what I'm saying? But when it's actual repairs that I have need, and especially like, you know how long I stood without a carbon monoxide or fire detector? I stood without a carbon monoxide or fire detector for almost 6 months, 6 to 8 months. The windows, y'all see how my windows are shaped, right? One of the windows is falling completely down from the top. Mind you, I can't reach it. Even Nala can't climb up there because there's no way to climb up there. You see what I'm saying? That's a danger to Nala's safety. Yeah, it's no leak. That's what I had them say on camera too. There's no leak here. And then they try to make it seem like, oh, it's from the sink. Calm down. I don't have to calm down. Y'all are harassing me because y'all didn't knock on nobody else's door. If there was a leak, why are you only knocking on my door? See, I don't think they thought about that. And I don't think they thought I was going to go back live. So once again, Victor Tucker and CNC Management, leave me the fuck alone. That's why y'all being sued in federal court right now. I don't think it's worth losing y'all job to try to get one up on me. Like, that's the only thing that's been happening. They've been losing in their jobs. Ain't nothing happening to me though. Later, you guys. Chef Kisses. I'm going back to handle my business because I'm meeting with my attorney early. Like, give me all this good tea early in the morning. I appreciate that. Who knows if they're gonna be back again? Like, what excuse can they use now? That's what I want to know. What excuse they're gonna use now? They tend to recycle the same excuses, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm rearranging my closet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking for some papers. That's it and all. Later, you guys. Chef Kisses. Mwah. See y'all later.